I saw that video in Dr. Gallat's office of you strolling down the hall like nothing happened a week after your hip replacement. And I thought, I got to talk to that guy.
The movement is good, and I really have no pain. I have stiffness, but that's about it.
Was it, do you have osteoarthritis? Is that why they had to do the replacement?
Yeah, I was bone on bone.
What was it like before? How long, when did you first find out you had osteoarthritis, and how did it affect your life, and how long did that go on before the replacement?
Well, it's a great question, because I replaced my left hip 9 years ago, and I was in denial for a long time, and I finally went. At that point, we were going to Mayo Clinic. I said, all right, one question for you. Are you anterior or posterior? Because I did a little homework on it. And they said, posterior. It's a tried and true process.
Adios.
I said, so was bloodletting in the 17th century.
So were leeches.
Yeah, give me some leeches. Maybe it'll cure me. My wife had taken a fall and broke her hip and pelvis, and Dr. Gallat had done surgery on her in January. So that's our relationship with him. I called the office and they said, oh, we just had a cancellation. Can you come in tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
And so I had been like a month, but I started to think about it and say, there's more than muscular here. This feels distinctly like the last time. So I went in, he walked in, and we had met a couple times through taking my wife in. And he walked in and said, you've worn it out. He said, you're bone on bone. He showed me the x-ray, and my next response was, how quickly can you schedule me?
Yeah, because you'd been through this before.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the success on this one has come down to kind of a mental attitude of let's get after it. When Dr. Gallat said you have two options, you can go to Thompson Peak, spend 2 nights, or you can go to the surgical center, and we'll get you out of there in 6 hours, maybe total. I said, I want door number 2.
What was it like walking into that surgery center that morning? Were you nervous? Where was your mind?
I was pretty positive, and I think I think the other thing that was very different is the hospital. You are just one of so many that there was no advance information. The staff at the surgical center called me several times before, and they were filling me in on information. I was getting information from Dr. Gallat, and they sent me, it said, sign up for this app and you can start to watch videos and those kind of things. And I think all of that advance really tended to keep me at a fairly calm level. But I want to be doing something every day to create some kind of movement, and keep moving, you keep living. And I couldn't do that. And I became an old man, and I just sat.
Arthritis and the pain that's associated with it, it makes you think you're 90 when you're not.
Yeah.
And it really robs you of that joy that life can bring to us. And man, there's nothing like these implants, little polyethylene, little titanium. We're back in the game.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, your vitality just absolutely goes away, and your mental state changes so significantly.
And then it reverses.
Yeah.
You get it back. Once that pain's gone, you get it all. There's a new life for you, and it's really a fabulous thing.